Good Friday evening to you guys. This is Rusty 78609. I just got in from outside where it's windy, 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 and a little airish, as in cool. Because I got to tell you, man, my life is amazing. Like, I posted all those little for sale things around town. I put one at the post office in different places. Anyway, a lady called about 10 minutes ago and said she was coming by. And I gave her the address. She's familiar with the area, so she knew everything. But first, take a deep breath, breathe out slowly. Why? Because this is Friday night beer 30 sanity session. Ah, Skull brothers. Cheers, prost, etc. It's like a fine wine. Here's to you, here's to me. Anyway, this person said they were coming by. They knew the fort, knew where the place was. They were on their way. All right, that was about an hour and a half ago. Okay, so before I started this video, I thought, well, hell, I better check. And the person that called said, well, I'm going to wait on my husband, and we may be by this evening or tomorrow. And I'm thinking, well, why the hell did you tell me you're coming by right now? Never mind. You got the drill, right? But anyway, that's the way life is, but that's not the way sanity is. Well, here's something else that happened right before that, and this will really test your sanity. My T-Mobile home internet went out, no data. So I thought, well, shit. So I called this number they gave me to call, get the girl on the phone. She goes through the drill, that they're supposed to do, reset this, reset that, do a factory reset, which means you got to change all your passwords on your TV and your Google Home device and all that crap. And come to find out, it wasn't the unit at all. She checked, and they're having problems. They're doing something at the tower. They're upgrading it or something, and maybe a few hours. And I thought, well, I've already done all this reset stuff. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you check that first? I mean, let me run these companies for an hour. I guarantee you things would change. But you got to find the IMEI number. You got to get them this number and that number, and then hold this down for 30 seconds and turn this off for 45 seconds and unplug this for 50 seconds. Yeah! You know what I mean? God almighty, modems are a curse. They're not, I don't know what the hell they are. I think they're designed by little devils, little gremlins that get in there and screw your life up. But here's to you, here's to me, because we're going to maintain our sanity. Skull. Yeah, it slowed me down on beer 30 because that's my first one, and I hadn't even smacked it down yet, So what else have we got going on? Oh, yeah, I am trying to sell my place, as you know, and I've also been over at that other place that I've already bought, and doing some things there, just minor shit. I'm waiting on some final quote paperwork, which things can be delayed, but what else can I tell you? Let's talk about something a little bit more fun than that. Well, not much fun. But, I don't know how many of you, I did tax returns for, God, I don't know, 15, 20 years. I was a CPA. I didn't do a lot of tax work because I hated it. I didn't mind doing audits, but tax work, no, man, that was crap on a stick. Because back then you actually had to look in a book. There was no internet, you know what I mean? There was nothing online because there were even no computers, you know what I mean? I mean, it was the Stone Ages, but tax returns back then, even a complicated tax return might be 12 pages maybe total. Hell, your personal tax return will be that much now. Man, I'm telling you, they got all kind of stuff going on. But having said that, now let me just have one more swaller, SWALLER. This is the way you do wine. So you sniff it, and then you know what I mean? You know the drill. Does it make any difference? No. The way you drink wine is pull the goddamn cork out, put the bottle up in the air, and suck the bottom out of it. I don't care for them. It's a vintage wine. Enough said. Moving along. I was thinking about something today. I was out walking, ran into some, wildlife and stuff like kind of growing up in the Kennedy, Texas area, South Texas, dry old brush country like it is here. And I got to thinking about things that we did as kids. And of course, one of the things I did, because I was a mischievous little devil, can you imagine that? You know, and but anyway, there was a golf course. Believe it or not, where our property was next to the golf course, but it certainly wasn't a country club. Our house was an old rundown house up on a hill, but it just so happened that the golf course was there, 9 holes, and it wasn't very much anyway. It's kind of a cow pasture golf because not many people in Kennedy could afford to play golf. And enough said. Uh, Out on this golf course, for some reason, these little ground squirrels would dig these little holes about this big around and live underground in peace and harmony. They thought until old Rusty came along. And what Rusty would do, because I wanted to see one, they were only about, their bodies were only about this long, and their tail was about the same length or longer, because it would curl up over their back. Anyway, but what I would do, and believe me, it wasn't easy, it was hard damn work. I'd get me a bucket. I get a 5 gallon bucket, but I couldn't carry 40 pounds all over the golf course looking for ground squirrels. So I'd only put about a gallon or so in the thing, and then I'd carry it to where the hole was that I was wanting to catch the squirrel, and then I'd pour some water down the hole, and then I'd take a tow sack and put it around the hole so that if the squirrel ran out, I'd have him in the bag, right? I mean, is that a good plan? Damn right. Perfectamundo. So anyway, I'd put some water in, then I may have to go back and get some more. But anyway, finally I'd flush one of them out and it would get in the bag. But let me tell you what else. Squirrels, whether they're ground squirrels, tree squirrels, or flying squirrels, have very, very, very sharp teeth. And if they clamp down on your finger or your hand anywhere, I promise you, they won't let go until you pull their little heads off. But anyway, what I did, I caught one in a damn tow sack. That's a bag for you guys. You know what I mean? We had feed sacks called tow sacks. And it's made out of a fabric, a material, okay? But anyway, I got one in there, but I wanted to see the damn thing. I mean, there I got it in the bag. You can't see through the bag. And, I mean, I want to hug him and kiss him, you know what I mean? Make him my very own. And anyway, so I was going to open the bag. Every time I tried to open the bag a little bit so I could peek in there, this little booger would run up that side to where the light was. I thought, shit, how am I ever going to see him? I got an idea. What I'll do is I'll hold him down with one hand, get kind of catch him in the bag, and then open the bag with the other hand. I can take a good look at him. You know what I mean? Well, that was a damn good plan, except for one thing. Whenever I held him with my hand, his head was very mobile, and he pipped around there and clamped down on my finger. And I want you to know, I promise you, that was the first satellite into orbit, was that squirrel that I threw at least 500 miles straight up in the air. God damn him, woo, not only did it scare me, it hurt, So that's where Rocky, the flying squirrel came from, and Rocky and Bullwinkle. That's where they got the idea. But here's to you, here's to me. Anyway, moving along here. I went triking today and all that stuff around the neighborhood. Really enjoyed it. And but when I got a call from that lady wanting to come see this place about whatever hour and a half ago, whenever it was, here I rushed back over here and I turned on all the lights, turned on the ceiling fans, checked for stuff that might be junk. Got it all ready to be presentable. God damn. Telling you, man. But anyway, I'm going to list it with a realtor and let the realtor fool with that crap. But the realtor's smart. They double check to make sure that people are going to be there. I'll meet you there at 10. You're going to be there, and they'll only trick them one time. But yeah, guys, it is Friday night. It is a weekend. Right now here in this area, it's about, let me see what the temperature is here. Shows to be 64 degrees, which is unbelievable for this time of the year. It's going to be I don't know what's it going to be in the morning. Let's check. I know, do y'all really care about this? No. I don't blame you. but old Rusty's going to check. Why? Because I want to know that. The temperature in the morning is going to be 48, and then the lows go 48, 36, 40, 52, 36, 35, 40, and the highs go 69, 72, 69, 70, 62. In other words, beautiful weather. So why am I saying all that crap? Because I'm trying to fill in this thing. It's hard to come up with stuff. You think it's easy, just doing stuff from the cuff because I don't have a script, and I don't care to ever have one. Why? Well, it's spontaneity. I think is the mother of good content. Preparation. The movies I watch now on YouTube, that were 5 or 6 years ago, regular old videos where they screwed up and they had the camera going all over and the sound sucked and the wind was blowing. Not anymore. Most of these guys could have worked for MGM or Universal Pictures, because they got it down. I mean, but I get, that's the way it is. They do them, I do me, and life goes on. And tonight, I'm going to show you what I'm going to have. You're going to love this. No kidding. I mean, this is a good one. Whoops, not there. Where did I put it? Over here. Hang on. This, ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, is, and I'll show it to you, this comes from the H-E-B Deli, and it is artisan focaccia pizza with mushroom, mozzarella, and goat cheese. Okay? And it's just a big old chunk of bread, right? Almost. And then it's got all this good stuff on it. And I'm going to put it, I've got an oven, but I don't have a broiler. You know what I mean? Because what happens when I put it in this oven, or any pizza in this oven, the bottom gets brown and burnt, and the top is, you know what I mean? So I've got that air fryer in the house that nobody's coming to see that they tell me they're going to do. But anyway, I'm going to put it in that air fryer and see what happens. Okay? Yeah, because it shows. I did a pizza in there one time and it turned out pretty good. So that ought to work really great. Is this exciting? Isn't this yippee? Yippee! Oh gosh, keep doing this, Rusty. Just keep doing it. Guys, content is the key to success on YouTube. Phony content is very, very much the key. And if you're a woman with a good figure or a girl, shit. If you can't make money on YouTube, you can't make money anywhere. You understand? I mean, every sailboat I see is a girl in a bikini, and well, without a bikini most of the time. And then there's I can't remember her name. It's a girl that does videos out in the West and on the desert and shit. And she's fairly attractive. And yeah, of course, that's. Does sex sell? Does a cat have a climbing gear? Damn right. I thought about sitting here in a thong or a Tarzan costume, but I looked at myself in the mirror and I thought, the only thing that's going to attract is flies. I mean, ain't nobody going to watch that shit, But yeah, but that's the way it is. That's been going on for that's why years ago they found out in advertising and marketing or advertising that sex sells. So they'd have this beautiful girl, woman, whatever, showing this car that was a junker, and nobody ever saw the car. They go buy the car and what kind of car is this? Anyway, enough said. But that's life. That is that bad or good? There's no good or bad to it. It's the way it is, And I enjoy the hell out of it, Skol, brothers. Here's to you. Here's to me. Notice I didn't drink it like a fine wine that time. I just sucked that baby down. And I plan to do that for a while here this evening because it's been one of those good days in some ways, except my internet on the T-Mobile device went, but that's not a problem because see on my TV, I've got a Chromecast that whenever the hookup to the T-Mobile goes out, then I just go back to the Chromecast and away we go using visible wireless, you understand? Or invisible, depending on your point of view, because sometimes it does that. So guys, it is Friday evening. It is a sanity session, and I hope you chill out. Relax, and enjoy your evening, because it will never pass this way again. This is a one-shot life. We're going like right on through it. So, there's no looking back, no going back. So, enjoy now and the future. And what's in the future for me? Let me look at my crystal ball. Oh, cerveza, por favor. Skull, brothers. Mm. What else? I thought of something that went away. Oh, I'll tell you what. This is a true story. There's a lady. There's some people moving out of a place next to the place I'm buying. Nice people, but the mother has a Tesla. Okay, and anyway, I was talking to him today, or talking to her, and I said, well, I also have a electric car, and I said, I've got a Chevy Bolt. Oh no, no, they're crap, crap, crap. And I thought, well, yeah, but they're half the price, you know, and but she had like a 2018 or 19 when they had the battery issues with LG Electronics, and but all those issues are gone, gone, gone. Been gone for 2 years, and yeah, no, I am very happy with my Chevy Bolt. And my range is longer than hers. She gets 240 miles on a range in a $60,000 car, and I get about 300 in a $30,000 car. But it depends on driving habits and all that. She may be driving 75 miles an hour down the highway, and that'll shoot the range down real quick. And I'm driving 60 miles down the highway, and it works pretty damn good. So guys, so that you can enjoy your Friday evening without having to bear this heavy load, thumbs up. Oh, hold on. We'll have one more toast. A toast. Here's to your health. Here's to my health. That's it. Skull. Not much of a toast, was it? There was one I heard. Uh, God, it was a short one too, but it was a real sharp one. You know what I mean? Anyway, enough said. Thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye bye. Buy anything you want. Use the Amazon link. Drink plenty of water. Stretch, walk. Stand guard at the door of your mind. And yeah, focus on your sanity, man. And sanity is an interesting thing. We kind of separate the body and the mind and all that stuff, and that's fine. You can pull us all apart if you want to, but it's all one unit. You know what I mean? It all has to function properly. And so keep your unit functioning properly. Thumbs up, guys. Adios. Bye bye. Until tomorrow's video, which you will be so excited to see. See, today was chicken day. All right. Now, tomorrow may be something else. Anyway, guys, enjoy. Bye bye. Friday night.